Welcome to Tibet This Week, where we bring you a weekly news edition on His Holiness the Dalai Lama, Tibet, and the Central Tibetan Administration. These are the headlines. His Holiness the Dalai Lama extends sincere congratulations to the new President of the Republic of Korea. Central Tibetan Administration's leadership attends the 55th founding anniversary of Library of Tibetan Works and Archives. Department of Information and International Relations, CTA, hold annual meeting of and training for representatives of offices of Tibet in Japan. Martin Scorsese attends Kundun film screening at New York's Tribeca Film Festival, jointly organized by Office of Tibet DC and the International Campaign for Tibet. DYSA Mundgod secures the title of 30th Gyalyum Chenmo Memorial Gold Cup in Dharamshala. Office of Tibet Geneva attends talk by former political prisoner Jamyang Jinpa. His Holiness the Dalai Lama wrote a congratulatory letter to Lee Jamyang on his election as the President of South Korea. His Holiness wished him success in contributing to a harmonious world and expressed that he regularly meets with Korean Buddhists visiting India for pilgrimage. This Wednesday, Library of Tibetan Works and Archives celebrated their 55th year of founding anniversary at Sikyong Hall, Central Tibetan Administration. Sikyong Pemba's hearing of CTA attended as chief guest, while Speaker Khebusnam Tempe of the Tibetan Parliament in Exile attended as special guest. Among the dignitaries in attendance were Kyabje Kirti Rinpoche, Chief Justice Commissioner Yishu Wangmo, Deputy Speaker Dromas Ring Tekhang, Justice Commissioner Dawa Phungi, Election Commissioner Lobsang Yishe, Public Service Commissioner Kama Yishe, Auditor General Tashi Tobge, and members of the Standing Committee of the Tibetan Parliament in Exile. Along with heartfelt congratulations, addressing the gathering, Sikyong and Speaker both commended LTWA's remarkable achievements in the preservation of Tibet's culture, manuscripts, Tibetan texts, and particularly their invaluable role in both the religious and secular sphere of Tibetan life. Following the conclusion of 9th World Parliamentarians' Convention on Tibet in Japan, last Friday, Kalyan Nunzudoma of the Department of Information and International Relations, Central Tibetan Administration, presided over a two-day annual meeting with 13 representatives and coordinators of the offices of Tibet worldwide. A two-day protocol training for the same team was followed thereafter. At the annual meeting, Kalyan Nunzudoma applauded their tireless dedication in advancing Tibet's advocacy across the globe and emphasized the importance of strategic diplomacy aimed at three core audiences: the international community, the Chinese populace, and the Tibetan people. The protocol training for the same team aimed to equip them with comprehensive understanding of international protocol standards, intercultural communication, management of high-level visits, and strategic diplomacy. High-level protocol experts Mark Verhoel and Maurice Larchmel from Protocol International, a global consulting firm specializing in professional conduct, interpersonal skills, and business development, led the training sessions. Last Friday, a special screening of the Tibet-related film Kundun was screened in New York as part of the annual Tribeca Film Festival, jointly organized by the Office of Tibet, Washington, D.C. and the International Campaign for Tibet. Acclaimed filmmaker Martin Scorsese, who directed Kundun, attended the screening and addressed the audience of approximately 480 attendees. He extended heartfelt birthday wishes to His Holiness on his 90th birthday and recalled how Kundun has transformed his life. Denchoy Gyatso, president of the ICT, noted that in keeping with Kashak's designation of July 2025 to July 2026 as the International Year of Compassion to commemorate His Holiness's 90th birthday, the screening aimed to introduce His Holiness's message of compassion to international audiences through the film Kundun. In the evening, a reception was hosted at the Wisdom Publication Office in New York City for those individuals who were involved in the production of the film, along with an advanced celebration of His Holiness's 90th birthday. This Wednesday, DYSA Mundgod backed the official 30th Gyalyum Chenmo Memorial Gold Cup trophy by the score of 3-1 against TDL Bailukupi, marking their second consecutive win. The highly anticipated finale of the 30th GCM Gold Cup took place at Upper GCB Football Ground, Dharamshala, with Hemraj Bairwa, Deputy Commissioner of Kangra District, as its chief guest, and Tsiring Angmo, the General Secretary of Ladakh Football Association, as the special guest. Last Sunday in Zurich, Pinzo Tobge, the UN Advocacy Officer at the Office of Tibet, Geneva, attended a talk given by Jamyang Jinpa, former Tibetan political prisoner, organized by the Tibetan Youth Association in Europe. Jamyang Jinpa was among the 15 Tibetan monks who staged a daring protest in front of a group of international and Chinese journalists at Labrang Tashikil Monastery in Sangchu County on April 9, 2008. That is all for this week's edition of Tibet This Week. See you next week.